Thank you very much, Dr. Cooper. The floor is open for the defence to provide a rebuttal. Mr. Dwale, who would you like to select to present a defence argument?
I picked Busayo Twins.
Busayo Twins.
Again, just a slightly bit to your face.
Yep. Busayo, with the power entrusted to me as judge, do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, the black truth, and nothing but the truth, without fear or favour, so help you think like a white man by Nels Abbey?
I do. I promise. I swear.
The floor is yours to present your defence argument.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, let me start off by giving you a disclaimer. I do not like the Labour Party. I have never been, nor will I ever be, a member of the Labour Party. And currently, there's nothing about the Labour Party leadership that I can respect. No offence to my team. This is not a love letter to the Labour Party. This is merely a reminder that the British political system favours strategy over morality. And the extent to which the Labour Party is serving ethnic minorities is the same extent to which our own political naivety, lack of organisation, and political illiteracy serves us. So upon these reflections, in a roundabout way, this serves as an unexpected defence of the Labour Party. So hear me out, because I know I've got naysayers, right? Hear me out, hear me out. The Labour Party is merely one of many strategic vehicles of social advancement for ethnic minority communities, by default of our urban geography and economic class. That is it. The history of the Labour Party and ethnic minorities is one where they recognize the significance of the economic class in a capitalist and two-party system to draw attention to our specific racialized experiences and injustices by holding on to and revealing the discrepancies in the Labour Party's socialist agenda. Essentially, what we do historically is attach our issues to their issues, hoping that our priorities become their priorities. Why? Because this is a capitalist system. This is Britain, the architects of racism, imperialism. For us to expect that they, in the absence of us, will be anti-racist reveals our own misunderstanding about British politics. There's an expectation that we have that in our absence, someone will advocate for us. But the history of us meant that it's in spite of our disillusion that Labour Party members and activists were determined to make sure our issues are on the agenda. That is it. Beyond that, Labour just serves as the bare minimum prerequisite for any material gain for ethnic minorities, in addition to the many other levers of change that we must utilize and admit that we haven't done. We can't turn up every 4 years during an election cycle and hope our tweets and Instagram posts affected foreign and domestic policy. That's not how it works. We have to recognize that collective through collective consistent action, multi-layer strategy is the only way for us to make sure that in the two-party system we have a voice, but doing the real work on the ground. That is it. In a more direct way, is the Labour Party working for ethnic minorities? And the reality is, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Because someone keeps voting for David Lammy. Okay? There's someone out there. So maybe when we talk about us, who is this us? Are we assuming that all of us are the same? Someone brought up free Palestine, free Gaza, but it's many people like us who didn't say free Palestine. Let's be real. If we can't agree on stopping a genocide, what makes you think we can agree on the NHS? So maybe now we have to realize that maybe what separates us politically is more powerful than what joins us due to our shared discrimination. And maybe race, seen as a social construct, is not the most obvious and natural way to align yourself politically. Since they gave it to us, how can we utilize that politically? It's about strategy, not expecting anything from the architects of racism, but instead using what you have to make sure that whichever party it is, our issues stay on the agenda. Now ask yourself very honestly, where have you been for the last 4 years? Outside of tweeting, outside of posting, where have you been? Have you organized? Or did you think the gains that we made all these years came from one post, from one protest, from your outrage? Now, don't get me wrong, we should shame the Labour Party. We should punish them in any way you guys see fit. But at the end of the day, the question remains, unless you withdraw from the two-party system, what comes next? Once we show everyone that we're not just blindly following the Labour Party because we're too preoccupied with what people think about us if we do vote for the Labour Party, there's many different reasons to vote for the Labour Party. But if you're preoccupied with having to defend the fact that you do, you've misunderstood party politics, and you're more of a threat to the system than the Labour Party probably is. Thank you.